Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to Strawberry Fields Tarot. This is Mars. I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo. This is going to be for Virgo, and to let you know, I just follow the messages that I hear intuitively through and from Source. And I just let the cards kind of guide me. So this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And what's going on with Virgo? What's happening? What has happened? What are you dealing with? What's coming in? That sort of thing. I hope everybody's doing well. For all the sweet Virgos out there. All right, let's go ahead and get going. Virgo, what is going on with Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers. If you don't already, I do recommend that you find out, if you don't already know, check out your rising signs and your moon signs. The Sun, Moon, Rising are different aspects of our personalities, and there could be other messages there for you in your Rising and Moon signs. So this is for Virgo. Let's get going. Whoa, Virgo. Oh no, what happened? All right, Virgo. You have the Tower coming out. So big shift. Major arcana right out of the gate. It is time to clear some energy. Something is shifting or has shifted. It looks like a major shift, but that's not always bad. I actually like the Tower because that is very much about moving a very negative energy out of your life, so that you can clear the foundation, clear everything that is attached to whatever this is. But I'm hearing whatever this Tower moment is, it's something that you're needing to learn from it. But anyway, you're starting off with a major shift. So let's see what this is about. So you're getting the Seven of Cups with the Six of Cups. Okay, so this could be an emotional thing. Maybe someone has, okay. Hang on, I gotta tune in a little bit. So, it feels like there has been some sort of either a revelation within yourself, or there is an actual something that happened in the 3D that kind of shook you up, and now you've got the Seven of Cups, which is the options, or bringing your dreams to reality. It has different meanings depending on how it falls, but I feel like you're coming out of a Tower moment that it's kind of changed the direction of your life to some level, or some part of your life has really shifted. Something that you're needing to clear out and let go, or it is happening and you're coping with it, whether it was a relationship or something with work, or whatever, like having to move or something like that, and you're moving into options, but then into the Six of Cups. It could have something to do, and this could be a past energy with that Six of Cups showing up there. But I also am getting with the Six of Cups, it could have to do with kids, children, or younger people in your life, or something about your inner child. That is making a little bit more sense to me with the Tower, that I think there's been whatever has happened whether internally or externally. Um, it's kind of opened up other, it's almost like trying to figure out what to do now, and maybe reverting a little bit. Like you kind of wish you could go back and change something. Okay, and let's see where we're going from there. Okay, so beautiful. You're getting the Six of Wands, which is victory, exaltation, being looked up to, victory over this. So, yeah, so whatever's happened, now we're moving into some kind of successful resolution or an overcoming of it. Being, again, that's the victory card with the Queen of Cups. So whatever has happened or is happening or may possibly, I'm not getting this, I'm getting a little bit of past energy, like maybe this was recent, where you've kind of been left a little bewildered, but there's something good in here too, because it's almost like if it was internal, it's like something had to change in order to kind of open up, to like open your mind a little more to other possibilities in your life, kind of thing. Again, I don't know if it's about actual children or just new ideas that you've thought of before. Again, I said maybe possibly something that made you revert a little and want to get back to a happier time, possibly. But then we're moving into this emotional stability right after victory. So either way, I'm really feeling there's like it's going to be something about, again, and I know that I say this a lot, but whatever it is, it's going to cause you to like level up, to get closer to who you really are, to a better version of yourself. And then the Page of Swords. Okay, so that's a new beginning, starting over. Makes a lot of sense here with the Tower moment showing up right away. But the Page of Swords, he's in his thinking. I don't know why I heard this, and it's funny that it falls next to the Six of Cups, because it reminds me of kids or being a kid or being childlike. But the Page of Swords is like, put your thinking cap on, if that makes sense to someone. Please remember these are general readings, and so I do tend to pick up different energies, obviously, when I'm doing this, because I'm not reading for a specific person, and actually be able to, be close to them and all that. Anyway, moving on. So I'm just getting that, like, kind of getting to that point, like, okay, I've got to start over or do something differently now, or you're being forced to do something differently because of that Tower moment. But it's kind of like getting to that, successfully getting to that place of emotional, like, calming down and thinking it through, like not being as, coming out of a little bit of confusion to finding a little bit more clarity there. And then trusting your intuition. You have the High Priestess coming out, and we talked about leveling up and getting in touch with that higher self. She very much connects us to our higher selves, and she's very much the Queen of Intuition, trusting your gut, trusting what your heart is sort of is telling you. She also, there may be, I always say this with the High Priestess, she's the Queen of dreams, and then you have the Seven of Cups too, bringing dreams into reality. There may be messages from the spirits in your dreams, so if you do remember your dreams, pay attention to any messages you might be getting. They're telling you something. Okay. Three of Pentacles. You are either going to be getting support, or you have people helping you work through something, to work through whatever this was, this shift, this change, major, really a major shift with whoever this is resonating with. Okay, and then you've got the Ten of Wands. So now it's going from all this sort of change, but it's moving you into this better place internally, which is going to help you handle the external. The Ten of Wands is really that completion of that cycle of carrying that burden of, maybe this was a good tower moment, maybe it's something where it caused you to clear out something in your life that you weren't willing, that you really didn't want to let go of, but you were kind of forced to. But now it's bringing you, you know, it's like bringing in the harvest. It's completing that cycle, and whenever a cycle completes, obviously, like, it's opening up this new place, this new well-being, going home, I'm hearing. I don't know what that means. It'll resonate with someone. Okay, and then you've got the Two of Swords. That could be a couple of things here. Let's see what else comes out with the Two of Swords. You know, there might be a couple of things you're thinking about or needing to think outside the box a little. A third option back there, possibly. I think that's more the ones. But there's something you might not be seeing, or something that you need to be shown, or that you're going to be shown. See where that goes. Oh, beautiful. And then the Knight of Swords. Now I've got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, and that we talked about leveling up. So again, that's it, the swords, like really having to use your intellect to progress. Okay. And then and I love it, the Knight of Wands is now coming out, another knight, another quester. So this quest is intellectually leveling up, growing, learning from something. But then you've got the Knight of Wands, which is passion and creativity and moving forward. Okay, so now we're moving into some forward movement. So interesting. Do a little clarification here. Okay. What the heck is going on? I'm curious to know. The Tower moment. I love that. You just had the Ten of Pentacles. Should hold that where you can see it. The Ten of Pentacles just jumped out for you. So that's, you know, wealth, abundance, stability. Whatever has happened is going to end up leading you, obviously, to better. No, I shouldn't say obviously, but it will lead you. It doesn't look like it. You're not seeing that now. It doesn't seem possible, but there's going to be this forward movement, this new way of thinking, these new passions, these new. It's that, again, another change in direction. Or a slight, I'm not even hearing like a change in direction. It's almost like just a different way of doing something. Okay, what's going on with that Tower for Virgo? What's coming in? What's the advice for Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Any Virgo placements in your chart? Interesting. Okay, I am holding these upside down. Your world, oh, that could be significant. Something got turned up. It feels like something was turned upside down. And I love the Ace of Swords wanting to come out like that, which is that clarity coming to a place of clarity. You're gonna be going from the page to the knight and having that ace. Putting on your thinking cap. I'm sorry, I have the dropsies right now. Or the cards are just trying to arrange themselves correctly. Alright. Virgo. Any advice? What's coming in for Virgo? What's going on with this tower and this change? I feel like you're leaving someone's leaving your life, or you're walking away from someone. I just heard. Okay. Do this. See what else. Some of these are turned around, but we'll just take them as they are, as they come out. And so we're getting the Five of Swords with that Tower, winning at all costs. Maybe this Tower was somebody that was being possibly, I don't know, I'm just hearing winning at all costs. Five of Swords, winning the battle, or just that battle, that struggle. Somebody might have misled you, if it's a relationship kind of thing, with that Tower moment. Nine of Wands. So he usually shows up as the wounded warrior, or that needing to have boundaries or being defensive. But here, this depiction of the Nine of Wands is, he's kind of like standing in his power. He's just about ready. You know, this Ten of Wands is the next one up. And that is, he's getting ready to, oh God, what is, okay, I don't know if it'll make sense, but like girding up for battle, like getting ready to forge ahead type of thing. What's going on in the past? I love this. You got the Six of Cups, and we talked a little bit about childlike energy with that, and the Fool, starting over, starting a new journey, forgetting how things were and not judging what you, the thing, like going forward in your life, not to dwell too much on the past, like a new way of thinking. I just keep hearing that something's going to shift where you just think about things differently. I think you're going to be really learning some lessons, growing up a little bit, and you could be any age, any gender, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the Fool, starting over, a brand new journey, with that childlike energy. With that Victory, you've got the Moon right next to the High Priestess over here, and we've also got a portal showing up. Moon cycles could be significant. Again, we talked about dreams with the High Priestess. Whenever I see the portal, especially with the Moon, it's like a door to another place, another realm, something in your dreams. Look for doors in your dreams, messages from your dreams. And it's, again, it's a lot about intuition, with especially right next to this High Priestess. I think with that Victory, that Six of Wands too, and the High Priestess is really like, you can trust yourself. Listen to your heart, listen to your gut, like breathe, take a minute and breathe. And it's kind of saying, like, you know what to do from here. Now that you've had these changes, you're coming into power and starting something kind of new. You'll be coming into something new and exciting that'll be better. Eight of Pentacles, working on it. With the Queen of Cups, getting your emotions in check. Again, that's a lot of planning on the next step. Like, what do I do now? But you've got those progressive swords coming out saying, you're gonna know what to do, And it's going to have a lot to do with trusting that intuition and intellect for you, Virgo. All right. And then you were getting beautiful, the Nine of Pentacles. So with that, moving forward and being thoughtful, whatever all of this is that's going on, it's going to bring you to that place of being independent, of having Nine of Pentacles is very much about abundance and having that lush, that high life, living the high life, I'm hearing, like, okay. And then another two showing up for you, two of, oh, I'm sorry, that's Temperance. That little symbol always throws me off. Okay, so the High Priestess with Temperance is actually pretty damn amazing, because Temperance is just another form of the High Priestess is so powerful. Temperance is the divine feminine version of the Magician. She is a creator. She takes all the elements and makes it into whatever she wants. It's very much a manifestation card. So it might be time, with especially with these swords, to these thoughts, to turn them into, like, where do you want to be? What is your ultimate goal? Because now you have a lot of power and intuition showing up with that manifestation to start shaping your 3D differently. That maybe you did have a power moment, or a tower moment, sorry, or somebody or something shifted it, but now you have the chance to, like, create this new reality for yourself with that High Priestess. Did I do that right? How did I? Oh, wow, interesting. Sorry, the Temperance was supposed to go for the High Priestess, but it fits because I connected them. And then Justice, beautiful, with the Three of Pentacles. So if this was about people or a situation with other humans, that a decision is going to be made in your favor is the general meaning of that. But Justice means that the situation, and look at that with Temperance above that, I thought that was the Two of Pentacles. So we're really talking about balance, coming back into balance. And you've got that Queen of Cups over there too, and the Eight of Pentacles, perfecting a skill, getting it together, getting your shit together kind of thing. Like, yeah, so that's really good. And then finding that balance, going into the Queen of Wands. A little bit of shifting passions there, but she also is the Queen, another divine feminine coming out to, you know, she's creative, she's passionate, she goes after life with fervor. I don't know where these words come from. That's not a word I use, but she's just effervescent kind of thing. Like, this shift is just going to bring you to this brighter, kind of more fulfilled place, I'm hearing. The Two of Swords, and maybe not seeing something. The Hermit, he is up on the mountain. He's gained a lot of wisdom. You might be hermiting yourself. It is also your card. So it could be about standing in your own power as well. And that maybe that's what you're missing with all this intuition and trusting yourself and using your intellect, is that the Hermit is saying, you know, yep, standing in your power, it is Virgo's card, but it is also using that wisdom, gaining that wisdom from the life events, whether internal or external changes. It's gaining that wisdom, and then it's time to, like, kind of come off the mountain and use that, and that, I'm not making sense, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna see what comes out with the Hermit. Wow, okay. Now you're getting the Magician, and it's right down, it's over the Knight of Swords, he's over the Knight of Swords, right down from Temperance. So you have just been given a lot of messages of trusting your intuition, standing in your power, having the power with Temperance and the Magician, and even the Nine of Pentacles and the Queens, having that you're going to be stepping into a very powerful place, whether that's within yourself or you know, reconstructing your external world, your 3D world, to kind of create what you want. You're given a lot of power here, Virgo, and the advice is to step into it, to use it, to figure out how to use it. Or you're in the middle of trying to do that. Maybe you're already doing that. Excuse me. And now we've got the Two of Wands. And so that is another portal type card, but it is also about, you know, there's like two paths, but that's also, I think I said it about the Two Swords, but it's that thinking outside the box, that there's a third option type of thing. Okay. Also with that Two of Wands, that's the message is a little bit about coming out of your comfort zone. It's like right before the Three, it's kind of standing, it like it's time to explore this new thing in your life, these new territories, something different. All of this really goes together for you, Virgo. And I hope that makes sense. Alright, I am going to pull actually tea leaves for you today, because I have not been using the tea leaves lately, and they are calling to me. Smelling fire. Something on fire. So I think there's a lot of these, so I'm kind of careful when I shuffle, because I like to go flying. So a little bit of tea leaves for your messages, oracle type messages. These are messages from tea leaves for Virgo. See if we can kind of, and I can't quite see them, but just see what pops out. Just skip like 4. Is that a timeline? I could give a timeline. January. Did that happen in January? That tower thing? Alright, let's just get a couple more regular messages. Okay. I'm gonna lay them out the way that they came out for you. And then I will get you an angel number. Those are your messages, Virgo. Mostly, I hope they made sense. Your tea leaves, angel, spiritual guidance, and protection from harm. Really beautiful. I love that, because you have the Justice card in there. Something going your way, something going in your favor. You know, that is spirit coming out to say that you're going to be supported and protected. And you had that 3, did you have that? Yeah, you had the 3 of Pentacles too. With Justice, you're going to have the support you need to kind of move to this new phase of your life. I love it. Torch, that's spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, understanding. Oh my gosh, Virgo, you are going on a journey. Your life is a really big shift for someone, and going on kind of an amazing journey. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. So I'm wondering that is what you're learning from, that whatever this shift was kind of shook you up enough. Maybe someone has, I don't know, I'm just following the cards, that it was enough to have that breakdown, cry it out, and then move on. And then you're getting teapot deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So that's interesting with that angel. So that's, and then again, I mentioned the Three of Pentacles, that you got that it might be hard sometimes, because change is usually difficult for us, for most of us, because we like the security. But you have a lot of you're going to have, if you don't already, you have a lot of support. You either have good friends or family, or whoever it is, but you've got a lot of love, even if it's just spirit and source. The spirit's coming in to support you through this really big transition, Virgo. Interested to know if you want to share what's going on. Email me or leave comments down below. But I feel like it's almost very magical. Like, the shift is difficult, but you're going to end up in kind of this place that you never expected to be in your life. It's going to look different than you thought it would, but it's like this really happy, sort of just magical thing. You have a lot of power coming in, and I hope you tap into that and use that. All right, angel number for Virgo. Your angel number is 3. I am charismatic. Expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. I am charismatic. And that's interesting that we had a lot of swords, having to, really think through things and using that charismatic. And on the other hand, you are Virgo. Most Virgos I've ever known are kind of charismatic in their own way. Anyway, those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them, and I wish you luck and peace on your, or luck and love on your, I don't know, all the good things, peace and love, and